All right, here's a little friendly reminder to move your body today and move it mindfully. So we're going to start by taking a couple nice deep breaths into the bottom of our lungs, making sure our legs are straight underneath us, our toes are pointing forward, that one toe's not wandering out to the side. We want to make sure that we have good alignment. Take a nice deep breath in again to the bottom of your lungs. Filling the air down here, and big exhale, drop the arms. And we're going to start moving our body. We're going to turn our legs out. So we're going to work on adductors, glutes, stomach. We're going to make sure that our knees are lined up over our feet and our ankles. So we're going to not let the knees roll in. So turn your feet lower and narrow if that's your external rotation. You can turn them out if that's your external rotation. Wherever you're at is fine, but we're always trying to line our joints up. So we're not stressing one part of our knee and not using the other part of our leg. So the best you can, line your knees up over your ankles, pull the stomach in, open up the chest. We're going to cross the arms in front and breathe in, opening up the body, squeezing the glutes, and come down. Sometimes we forget that we need to open up our hips. We do a lot of big squats and lunges where our legs are always completely in front, but it's good to open up. These are ball and socket joints and should be utilized in all different directions. So let's make sure we're going to add the arm just to get a lot of breath and blood flowing through the body. Squeezing, making sure you're doing these mindfully. Don't speed through them. Let all the muscles connect and join in. And let's do a couple more. And one more. And we're going to switch this up. We're going to add the obliques into here. So we're going to rotate through the body. Again, making sure we're going to turn one leg parallel. Make sure that knee is going to come over it. If that feels uncomfortable for you, keep it external rotated. But again, we're always going to make sure the knee is lined up over the ankle, that we're not kind of bending in one way. So that's very important here. We're going to bring the arms out. Always making sure lots of room between the shoulders and the ears. Look at one arm and bend. Look, are you over that ankle? Are you rolling in? Are you over it? Look at the top hand after you've checked your knee and come up you through the stomach and bend down. And breathing and rotate through and rotate through the stomach. And let's do a couple more, trying to look up at the ceiling as you come down and open and down. And one more. I say last one 100 times because it's just so much fun. So we're rotating to the other side. Using your stomach to rotate. Bending that knee so we're all involving. Opening up the abdomen, using the glutes, using the shoulders, using the stomach, using the breath. And a couple more. And open. And come on up. We can bring our legs back underneath us. Take a nice deep breath in. Raise up. Let's get some cracks of the ankles if there's any left. Just switching through your feet. And we can come to the back of our mat. Bend the knees. We're going to roll down. And just let the spine open up for a moment here. Balancing, softening the head, the shoulders. You can do some little figure eights here if they make you feel better, because they make me feel better. And reverse them. And take a nice deep breath and come into center. We're going to walk on out into a plank. We have a few options here. So your first option is going to be to hold your plank. And so you're going to try to tighten your core, tighten your glutes, whatever it is. Hold your plank as long as you can. If you feel like you can do really good push-ups, let's go into push-ups. If you feel like you're somewhere in between there, you can try shoulder touches. So your shoulder touches are going to be stabilizing your body and touching your shoulders nice and slowly and controlled. Notice my body is not shifting its weight. Not really doing much for strength there. I'm just moving. So if you're going to do shoulder touches, touch your shoulders like this. If you're going to hold your plank, just hold your plank and do your best you can to line up your shoulders, your hips, and your knees so you're not arching through your plank and you're not sticking your butt up in the air. You're trying to find a good stabilization. Wherever you're at, it's fine. stay there and do it with good form. If you feel like you can, we're gonna do some push-ups. So you can do a couple sets of push-ups. You can do chest push-ups where your hands are fairly wide apart. Squeeze your entire body and slowly come down and use your breath to push yourself back up. Inhale at the top and exhale, come up. And wherever you're at, do as many as you can, but do them slow, controlled, and with good form. And I'm gonna do one more chest push-up and exhale, come on up. You can bend your knees, stick your glutes in the air, stretch the arms out in between your plank, in between your shoulder touches, your push-ups. I like to roll my arms. And again, we're gonna either hold the plank, work on our shoulder touches, or we can do tricep push-ups. So the tricep push-ups, you're gonna try to keep the elbows against your sides. So instead of coming out wide, you can try to keep them against your sides. So nice form here, either hold your plank, work on your shoulder touches. Remember, it's not this. That's really kind of not doing much. And let's come on down. 1, 2, 3, and up. 2, 3. Again, I find it helpful to inhale on the way down. And exhale. Visualize your breath pushing you back up. Again, inhale. And exhale. And 1 or 2 more wherever you're at. And exhale. And I'm going to do 1 more. And exhale. Bring your knees down. Stretch your arms out. Be proud of yourself. Wherever you're at, know that you're doing it with good form and you will always get better at it. Now we're going to work on some fun core exercises, all my favorites. So we're going to come onto the mat. If you want, you can either roll back down with your arms out and your chest up, letting one vertebrae come down one at a time. If you're not there yet, use your legs. It's better than falling down. So think about lowering yourself down with control, not utilizing your back. And take a second, hug your knees in. And we're gonna do some hamstring stretches with core tightening. If your neck is tight or not great, leave it down. If you can, hold it up and extend one leg open, one leg out, and pulse. 1, switch 1, 2, switch 2. So we're stretching the hamstring, using the core, and 5, 6. So a lot is happening here. So we get to get that nice workout in. 7 and 8. Stick with it. If you need to, rest your head down, but if you can, hold it up. And last one, 10 and 10. And no one loves them, but they're great for your upper core. Put your hands on the outside of your ankle. Look at your toe and come up. 1, 2, 3. And bend it in. Take a nice deep breath. Extend the legs out. And arms are on the outsides of your leg. And pulse up. 1, 2, 3. And bend it in. And take a nice deep breath in and out. And now we're going to do 5s. So we're going to bring, give me 5 of a lot of fun things. We're going to bring the hands underneath the head. We're going to try to scoop just the top of the shoulder blades off the mat. Extend the legs out, whichever angle you can get without arching through your spine. And we're going to take opposite elbow to opposite knee. Nice, slow, and controlled. For 1. And switch. And 2. And it should be this pace. And 2. This way, you're connecting with your muscles. You're not just moving the body around, keeping the elbows wide. 4, switch 4, and 5, switch 5. Now we're going to do same elbow, same knee. So keep one elbow straight out, bring the other knee and elbow together. 1, and open. Now I'm not down on the mat, I'm trying to stay up. 2, and open. 3, and open. My other leg as stable as I can get it. 4, and 5, and other side. 5, and 4. Really making that connection, trying to keep the chin off the chest. 3, and 2, and 1. And now we're going to try to bring everything together. So both elbows and knees, I'm still up off the mat. Deep breath in and exhale, extend. Try to make sure there's not a gap underneath your spine. And 2. And together. And 3. And together. And try to keep this pace. I know it's hard, but that's where the results come in. And bring them down. And hug the knees in. If you need to, cross one leg over the other. Let them fall to the other side. And bring them up. Cross over. Let them fall to the side. And we're going to go directly onto our side. I'm going to start. You can start on whichever leg you'd like to. And what you're going to do is you're either going to leave your head in your hand or place it on your arm. I personally like to work with my head in my hand. We're going to bring the legs 45 degrees in front. We're going to start off with hip circles, but we're going to do bent knee. So you're going to try to pull that knee as far up to your belly button or chest as you can and draw giant circles. So you're going to try, because we don't get to move our hips in circles enough. Like I said, we do a lot of things. Our lunges and squats all tend to be very linear. We need to do more to open up the hip. So you're trying to draw that knee up and around in big circles. And again. And then we're going to reverse it. So you should really be working your whole entire hip region here, including your adductor, your glutes, and your stomach is helping to pull that leg in. And come around. And let's try to do a couple more. And last one, we're going to take the leg, ankle, calf, wherever we can get to, and we're going to try to stretch it up and extend long. Cross that leg over and give it a little stretch. And of course, we're going to go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. You're going to do that on your own as we're out of time, but that's it. I wanted a little friendly reminder that your body needs to move in all different directions. Don't keep it linear. Remember to breathe. Remember to smile and go slow and work hard. It counts.